Hi, I'm Christine. I'm going to talk to you in this video about how to use breathing to improve your well-being. Although we breathe automatically without really thinking about it, the way in which we breathe has a really big impact on our well-being. If you breathe poorly, then you'll have lower energy levels and you'll feel more stress and more tension in your body. Most of us aren't very good at breathing effectively. We breathe well enough to stay alive, but we're not breathing in the right way, which is going to allow us to flourish. Every cell in your body requires oxygen to stay alive. We take in that oxygen with every time we take a breath in to our lungs. Every cell in the body is releasing carbon dioxide as a waste product of respiration. So every time we breathe out, we're ridding our body of this toxic carbon dioxide. So what we need to do is think about how we're breathing. Most of us are using this top part of our lungs, the top part of here that we're breathing, rather than breathing all the way down to the bottom part of our lungs. Our lungs go all the way down, right to the bottom of our rib cage. So if you feel where your rib cage ends, your lungs are going all the way down there, and we need to think about actually using the full capacity of our lungs each time we breathe, rather than just using that small proportion up there. So your posture has a really big impact on your breathing. A lot of us sit kind of quite slumped over. Maybe we're using a keyboard and we're quite rounded in on ourselves. Maybe we're just sitting in a fairly slumped way. But what we need to be doing is thinking about dropping the shoulders down slightly back, opening up this chest area so that we can actually breathe with the full volume of our lungs. So I'm going to talk you through an exercise that you can use to help improve your breathing technique. So what I'd like you to do now is we're going to stand or sit nice and squarely. Yep. You're going to have your shoulders, as I say, slightly back, nice and down. So rather than sitting hunched up, often if we're tense, we hunch our shoulders up. We need to be dropping them down so they're nice and relaxed, opening up that chest, opening up that lung area. And what I'd like you to do is to get your hands and place them on your abdomen. So around your waist, on your abdomen, with the fingers just very slightly apart. So as you breathe, you're going to take the air in through your nostrils, down through your airways, right down all the way to your bottom of your lungs. So rather than doing a chest breath where this part goes up, we want to be trying to actually get the air right down so it fills up the bottom part. So with your hands here on your waist, fingers slightly apart, I'm going to take a breath in, and what I'm going to be trying to do is make that bottom part of my lungs increase. So I'm going to take a breath in, I'm going to go. And I could feel this bit here rise up, the finger's going to spread apart a little bit, and as I breathe out, then I feel this part sink back in and the fingers close together again. So let's try 5 breaths like that. So sitting, that nice relaxed posture, hands on the waist, and let's try 5 breaths. So this tummy area is nice and relaxed and nice and loose. Okay, so let's do this together, 5 breaths. So it can take quite a bit of concentration to get used to that new style of breathing. So if you practice it regularly, say you can practice it throughout the day, sitting on the bus, standing up in the queue at the supermarket, sitting in your car while you're stationary at traffic lights, just actually get used to feeling the oxygen going right down into the bottom part of your lungs, then resting there momentarily and then coming right out, breathing out through your nostrils or your mouth and actually going, expelling as much of that carbon dioxide as you can. So by using your breath in that conscious way where you think about breathing in and think about breathing out, practice that several times a day, then you'll improve your breathing technique, which will help you to improve your well-being and reduce your stress levels. So I hope that's been useful. Keep on breathing well and take care.